Our next chapter of discussion will start with fluid properties. So there are various fluid properties which we have to discuss in this chapter. Now first of all, let us see what do we mean by the fluid properties. We already see the properties in thermodynamics, right? So if we write the basic definition of fluid properties, so the properties are those characteristics of fluid which are not dependent on fluid motion, right? Fluid motion, whether the fluid is moving or not, with what velocity, acceleration, anything is there, but those characteristics which are not dependent on the fluid motion, then those characteristics are known as properties. We already discussed in the thermodynamics that properties are those characteristics which we require to define the state of a system, right? Its pressure, its temperature, and so on. So like that only, there are some fluid properties which we have to define for a fluid. Now first of all, let us start with the first basic property of the fluid, that is density. First one is your density. First fluid property is density. As we know, density is the ratio of mass per unit volume. Density is mass per unit volume, and we can represent the density with the letter rho. This will be equal to mass per unit volume, right? And if you write what is the unit, the mass unit is kg per meter cube. Kg per meter cube is the unit of density, that is rho, which is equal to mass per unit volume. As we studied in the thermodynamics, our some basic notation is, I write V for the volume and V dash for the velocity. Don't confuse with V letter. This is velocity, this is volume, right? If you want what is that density or some density, common density is density of water is, you remember, it is 1000 kg per meter cube, and this is at 4 degrees Celsius at 1 atmospheric pressure. At 1 atmospheric and 4 degrees Celsius, the density of water is 1000 kg per meter cube. Density, you can write density is a function of pressure and temperature. Density is a function of pressure and temperature, right? When you describe what is the density of that substance, you have to specify that this density is at which pressure and at which temperature, right? So generally the density of water is maximum at 4 degrees Celsius at 1 atmospheric, and that is 1000 kg per meter cube, right? And density of air we can take as 1.2 kg per meter cube. So you have to remember density of air is equal to 1.2 kg per meter cube, or approximately you can write it as 1 kg per meter cube, density of air. So this is the first property, that is density. Second property of the fluid is your specific weight. Second is the specific weight. We represent this property specific weight with the letter small w. This is not omega, this is small w. Specific weight. So the specific weight is the ratio of weight per unit volume. Weight per unit volume. So I can write that specific weight, that is W, is equal to weight is mass into acceleration due to gravity upon volume. And you can see that this mass per unit volume is density. So you can write here that your specific weight will be equal to rho into G. Specific weight will be equal to rho into G. And if you want to find what is the unit of density is kg per meter cube. This is density, into G unit is meter per second square. So the unit of your specific weight is kg per meter square second square. This is specific weight unit, right? So this is all about your second property, that is specific weight. Now let us move towards your third property. There is nothing to explain it, just for your understanding we are describing it. The third property is your specific volume. The third property is specific volume, which we will denote with the letter small v. Specific volume, small v. The specific volume is the ratio of volume per unit mass. Volume occupied per unit mass is known as specific volume, and you can say that mass per unit volume is density, so the specific volume is the reciprocal of density. Specific volume is the reciprocal of density, and if you want to find what is the unit will be volume is meter cube per kg. This is the SI unit of specific volume, meter cube per kg, right? The fourth one is the specific gravity. Fourth one is the specific gravity, and we can represent specific gravity with the letter small s. The specific gravity is the ratio of density of a fluid divided by density of some standard fluid. Density of a fluid divided by density of some standard fluid at a particular pressure and temperature. They must be at same pressure and same temperature. This you must remember. At particular pressure and temperature, the ratio of density of a fluid to the density of a standard fluid is specific gravity. So fluid is of two types. For liquid, this standard fluid is water, whose density is 1000 kg per meter cube. And for for gases, as such there is no standard fluid is there, but generally we can take hydrogen as a standard fluid for the gases to calculate the specific gravity. So if you want to find out what is the specific gravity of water, specific gravity of water is 1, right? This is density of fluid is water divided by density of standard fluid is also water. So this is specific gravity of water is 1, right? And what is the unit of specific gravity? This is unitless. It is unitless because it is the ratio of same term, that is density over density. So it is unitless and it is dimensionless. So if we talk about the liquids, right? For liquids, the specific gravity is density of liquid. You can write density of liquid divided by density of water. Density of water. This is the specific gravity or specific gravity of your liquids. Density of liquid divided by density of water. And you know, if this specific gravity comes out to be greater than 1, that means the value of this numerator is more than the value of this denominator. It means liquid is heavier than water. This is basic concept. Liquid is heavier than water. And if this specific gravity is less than 1, it means denominator is more than numerator. That means density of water is more than the density of fluid. It means water is heavier than the liquid. Water is heavier than the liquid, right? If you remember, what is the density of mercury? Density of mercury is 13600 kg per meter cube. So if I write what is the specific gravity of mercury, it is 13600 divided by 1000, it is 13.6. Specific gravity of mercury is 13.6. That means from this you can say that mercury is 13.6 times, mercury is 13.6 times heavier than water. Mercury is 13.6 times heavier than water. Right? You have to remember the specific gravity of mercury, because in some of the questions they will not give the density of mercury. This is the very common fluid which you come across in the numericals. So you remember the density of the mercury, that is 13600 kg per meter cube. So these are the basic 4 properties of the fluid: density, specific weight, specific volume and specific gravity.